swipe this up. Hopefully I can get rid of it. It's Anne and Renata. She's like, I do. Because I was doing it, I think live. Me don't put it up on today. Blessed be. Them a nasty. I need your phone, love.
I'm getting the
If I
card.
don't get it done, they all get annoyed with me because I missed questions right at the start.
Entertain them for a minute. What are you doing? Remind me at 30.
No, we're doing free tarot. But Renata and I at 30 a.m. in hours to the US Beauty, a paranormal investigation for those who have been awake. Well, they're going to be staying awake for 30 hours to celebrate 30 years of new FM. So we're going to cop them probably around the 8th awake and do a paranormal investigation.
Okay, we have to make sure that you can hear us because we've got some glitching going on.
Okay.
So please let us know if this has improved at all.
All right, let me just grab this just for a second because I have a funny feeling that I've turned down volume on things. I can't do it. There we are. Woo! Hello, who's here? My ceiling for a second. I don't know if that's going to change anything, but we'll give that a go. There's my air conditioner up there. I hope you're all enjoying the view of that. And nothing like professional. Now Renata's going to be upset because it's crooked. Right. Oh, I know what's causing the issue. It's the aircon. It's the aircon. It does it every time. I know how to change it. I just got to find the aircon remote. Renata, you fill. Tell them what we're doing tomorrow.
We're on a ship. Let's go on that way.
I am sailing. I am sailing.
Okay, let us know if you can hear us better, please. So just thumbs up or a love heart. Oh, Mick Holgate said you have a booger.
Me? Hang on. What? Hang on, I'm picking. No, it's gone now. Promise.
Oh my God.
We've also got a plane flying over here that's very loud.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay, are we better? You sound good. Can you fix it? I can't do it. I can't.
There we go. Is that better? All right.
There we go. I look like a...
I just look like I've got big boobs. I just look like I've got boobs. Sit up straight, Renata. Oh my God. It's exhausting. We haven't even started. We've lost it. All right. Sounds very robotic, apparently. Oh no, lagging.
Oh no, that was before.
tinny.
That was before.
Yeah, really bad voiceovers. I think the Wi-Fi is bad, ladies. And there's Andrew Pickard. Can I have a reading, please? Bless you, Andrew. Andrew P can start the day. I'm just going to check. Coming clear, a bit better now, getting better, all good, just came clear, much better. Hello. And you have a booger, Anne. It's okay now? Thank you. That's better. Hi. Sounds good. It's great to see you last week. You too, Jason. Graham Hands, hello. Mick is saying it's payback, much better. And Andrew Pickard is waiting. Back to normal. Hi, JD. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Grant. Hi, Mel.
Andrew, you have the Four of Swords, okay? So this is your card here. This is where you have to choose what you're going to deal with first. So there are quite a number of things on your plate, lovely, but some of them just need to be placed to the side and not worried about at this point in time, because really it's not your shit. So take them away, them in the cupboard, shut the door, and just concentrate on what you need to do right now, and don't worry about the little things. They're going to be waiting for you when the time is right, but it's not the right time right now. At the moment, what you should be concentrating on is getting your stuff ready for the world's largest ghost hunt on Sunday. That's what you need to be worried about, my sweetheart.
Oh, welcome to the Tragic family who's joining us.
I'll see you at 10 o'clock on Sunday.
Hi, Twisted History. I can see you there watching us. Bless. Right, we're up to Nick Holgate. Who'd like a card, please?
Nick Holgate, that's another one who's coming to the world's largest ghost hunt on Sunday, I think. Are you? I'm not sure.
I think he is.
Just let us know. All right. So, Nick, you have the Two of Wands. Okay. So this sees you a little bit frustrated at the moment and sort of torn between two things that are both equally important. And because they're equally important and because they're equally frustrating you, it's really, really difficult to focus on either of them. So my suggestion is slowly but surely take one thing at a time and just put all your energy into that, although knowing that the other thing is as important. Take a little bit of your time for the other thing, but you can't handle both things at once. It's just too much on your plate, too much thinking at the moment. So just pick one of those two important things and concentrate on that first. The other will wait. Be patient, my sweetheart. It's all coming together.
Okay, we are on to Mel Connor, please.
Mel
Just
Connor, a card for you, my darling. Mel Connor. So you have the Five of Cups, and this is a beautiful card. Look at it.
Oh, Mick couldn't get tickets.
It's this beautiful for Tomago House.
Yeah. It's all right. I know who's running it. I might be able to help get
Nick, if you want to come in and pay cash, all the money's going to Tomago House anyway. Come, let us know after the tarot card thing, and I'll see what I can do for you. Okay. Back to this. Five of Cups, my sweet. It's a beautiful card, Mel, this beautiful mermaid that's sitting there. She's a little bit depressed because all she sees at the moment is the stuff that isn't working. And in front of her is an open sea where she needs to be. So being on land is not where she should be. Being out to sea is where she should be. So I know that's sort of a weird way of saying it, but you're not in the right place. So your energy is not being used well, and you are giving your love and your emotion and your abilities to the wrong people who are using it and not valuing what you are doing. So you probably know this very well. It's time to change.
Who was that?
Mel.
Mel. Nicola Cramp. Nicola
Cramp. Nicola Cramp. Let us know where you're from. Let us know where you are from, lovely people. Nicola Cramp, this is for you.
I'm paranoid about my nose now and boogers. Thanks, Mick.
This is the Seven of Swords. Slowly getting through it all. Feel happy with yourself. Feel as though you are finally achieving something, even if nobody else is actually telling you how good you are doing, and just placing even more barriers up in front of you. At this point in time, you can deal with anything. You have been through so much. You have achieved a lot, considering some of the issues that have been arising around you. Treat yourself well. Have a great weekend. Enjoy some time out, and do something nice for yourself.
Fair enough. We now have, I'm just going to jump to this one because this is Jodie. She's one of our top fans, Jodie Bailey. Can I ask something a bit different? Every night, when I get home, I find a ladybug in the kitchen. I put it straight out in the garden. Happened for a week straight now. There's 3 cats and 4 other people in my house, but she's the only one that finds them. Maybe they had to fly away home. Their house was on fire. Your house looks good. Why do we keep going dark and light? What is that crap?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Jody, I don't know. I've got no idea. Because you have been focused on finding this ladybug, your brain now tends to just hone in on the ladybug, but it is really interesting why it seems to be coming back into the house. It's like, why is she moving me? I keep on struggling all day long to come back into this house.
I've got it sorted. This bitch comes in and moves me.
And moves me out again. I've got to do the whole thing over again. Oh my God, she's a cow. So maybe it is about you just leaving things alone.
There's a conspiracy.
And
because
allowing...
Nikki Cox found a ladybug in her kitchen tonight too.
Oh my God.
The world domination. Maybe they're actually aliens and they're invading, and we just didn't know.
They've got little microphones inside them. My suggestion is pull their wings off and see what's inside. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Good God, woman.
No. Ladybugs are really good luck. So yeah, just leave it as a sign of
Don't touch it.
Leave the world in peace and quiet. Just leave it.
All right. We're up to Jenny Banani. Jenny Banani would like a card, please.
Jenny Banani. Gold Coast. Hello.
And Andrew Pickard is from Oyster Cove. So
Jenny, you have the Tower card. Okay, so this is one of those major cards that says whoever has been giving you a really hard time at the moment is just about to lose their shit. So my suggestion is just get out of the way. Leave them alone. Don't even interfere. Don't try and help. Don't try and assist. Just leave them be. They are about to explode. Let them go. Let them have a rant. And yeah, they've thought they've had really good control over things, and actually they haven't. And it is this self-realisation that is going to happen. But of course, they'll blame it on everybody else except for themselves. So same old story. This time, don't reach your hand out and say, "Oh, I'll fix this for you." It ain't going to work.
Jenny Banani needs a naughty card to go with that. I just feel like it's an appropriate time for a naughty card. All right, not one more time will you fecking abuse yourself. Be loving right this fecking second. You are safe. Love, naughty spirit.
So that's all for you, not that person or the person that's in your life. It's
all right.
Going just
meanwhile,
about to blow.
Melanie Trudgett, we've got some sisters online tonight. We've got Melanie first.
Okay.
Concentrate on Melanie before I give you the name of the other one.
I've already seen it. Never mind.
And don't say anything nasty about someone called Rachel.
Okay, Melanie, this one's for you. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so stop saying it's all going to be all right. It's all going to be all right, because it's not. It's not. Stop trying to ignore all of the things that the situation around you has accumulated and become. You can't fix this with words anymore. Something has to be done about it. There is no more it's all going to be okay, because it's not going to be okay. Get in and do something. And now we have Rachel.
So Christy Bryce, you're still about another 8 down the list. We've already got like a whole page. So just be patient, everyone. We'll just go through them one at a time. Now, Rachel.
Oh, shit. I just got the same card.
And she was shuffling like nothing else.
Oh, my God.
You think they were related or something.
I just got the same card. How bizarre. Okay, so it's the two of you involved in whatever the hell is going on. Yeah, it's not going to be okay until you do something about this. All right, so no more saying it's going to be okay, it's all right, we'll just leave it alone, it's going to be fine. Do something about it. That's really weird. I was actually shuffling and I got the same card, so there you go. Sorry.
Oh, I just saw Michelle come up. Michelle Enoch. That's a great name. Where are you from?
Hello, Monica. How are you?
I'm writing your names down as they come in, so you can see there on the list. I've already got a big list, so we'll work our way through. Vanessa Hanks would like a card, please.
Vanessa Hanks.
I'll try and whip her along a bit faster because she does blabble quite a bit.
Shut up. Vanessa Hanks. 7 of Wands. We're trying to prove ourselves, Vanessa. I totally understand that. But sometimes, no, you're in charge. Keep trying to impress. Yep, no, I've got it wrong. Keep trying to impress. You're doing the right thing, going about it the right way. Keep forging forward. Good time for you.
And I've got Peter, P-E-T-A. I think it's spooning, but my pen has run out partway through sparing, and she wants 2 cards, one from you and one from me.
Okay, so we have the Justice card for you. This is where we sit pretty and we have spoken our truth, and that is all that we can do. And if people do not understand what we are on about, what we are trying to say and how we are trying to say it, it needs to be bad luck for them. You have done as much as you can do to try and help people understand the situation that you are in and your view of that situation. Don't explain anymore.
Yeah, you've done what you need to do. Go big or go home, and that's it. You've told it. Walk away now. Don't become a nag. We don't want nags. All right, where am I up to? We are up to Philippa Dempsey.
I smell toast burning. Or is that raisin toast?
Oh, God, don't do that to me. I'm still off carbs. So Philippa Dempsey's just in a bit of a rough spot. She feels like she's taking 2 steps forward and 4 backwards and would like some guidance, please.
Philippa. 3 of coins.
Oh, it's a pretty picture.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? This is about your collaborations and honestly the people that are around you at the moment. It's 2 steps forward and 1 step back because people aren't supporting you. They are actually, there's a little bit of gossip and stuff happening around you that you are unaware of. So the situation that you are in isn't black and white. You are being led astray a little bit and thinking it is one way when the other people that are around you are actually creating something completely different. So make your own decisions. Do not collaborate with anyone. Don't tell them what you're doing. Keep it all to yourself. And yeah, look, just
thanks, Jenny, for sharing.
Spend a little bit of time just pulling away and saving your energy for yourself.
And don't forget, everyone, to share us around, share the love, and also make sure you've liked our page and you're following us. We've almost hit 2,000. I would so love it if we could hit that 2,000 mark. Michelle is from Nigeria, so welcome to the show. I think you're our first Nigerian to the show.
Hello.
So Samantha Shepherd we're up to now.
Okay, Samantha Shepherd, you are another one with this 4 of Swords.
Michelle. Sorry.
And
Andrew, we're not giving you footy tips. Back off.
This is about family. This is family stuff. And I'm hoping that family isn't wanting you to choose between one of 2 things or choose sides, because this is something that you can't do. You just can't. It's way too hard. And I think that there could be a lot of destruction if you are made to make a choice at this point in time. Please just let whoever it is that is at you at the moment, tell them that this is a no-go. They've overstepped the mark. It just can't be done. Yep.
And we have Becky King, who feels like she's going through a bit of a rough patch as well. So she would love some advice, please.
Okay, Becky King. Same thing. We've got another 7 of Wands here. Sometimes we can strive too hard. We don't give ourselves a rest, and we don't give our minds a rest. They get into just one big knot because we're trying to solve all of our problems at once. You have been persevering quite well for a really long time, but you're just feeling the anxiety and stress of thinking, I've got to do this for another day, and I've got to do this for another week, and I've got to do this for another month. So take it one step at a time and take some time out. Think of something completely different, rather than 24 hours a day being focused on whatever stresses you out or makes you anxious. Give yourself some time out. Really, really important for your health and also your energetic body to get back into focus.
That ethereal body. All right, what am I up to? Shana Allen Short wants to know if her new business is going to be successful.
Okay, Shana, this is for you.
I may have paraphrased a bit there, but that was essentially it.
Yes, you have the Magician's card. Really, really good sign. Only the very beginnings at this point in time, but this is all about ownership and using the skills that you have in the best way you possibly can. Look for a business mentor to begin with. So someone mentoring you at this stage would be very, very, very good.
Oh, Tammy, did you go to France with the rest of them, my love? We just couldn't do it this year. We've got so much on.
And no money.
No money. We're doing a cheap trip to England instead. Christy Bice. What's that? Oh, and Naughty Card. She's would like a card, please. Her birthday is soon and her 8-year anniversary. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And you have the Moon card. Good on you. So this is about all reflecting on the shadow side. So the things that are pissing you off at this point in time that have been coming up, all the worries that you might have with regard to turning another year older and where your relationship is at. So this dark side of our souls, that questioning of, am I at the right place, doing the right thing, have I found my focus in life, are all the things that this particular card, the Moon, shows at us at this point in time. And because you are a Libran, just like me, you are always a stress bag and anxiety bag anyway. So lighten up a little bit, my darling.
And not one more fucking time will you abuse yourself. You're loving right this fucking second. You are safe. And that's the second time we've had that card tonight.
Wow.
Love, naughty spirit. We are up to Nikki Cox.
Sharon, I did see your question about needing
You're
help.
after this next one. Just hang on, Sharon. Just hang on to your knickers. We're getting there. We're up to Nikki Cox, who is having a rough time, feeling shit and lost. How long is this going to go on? Will it go away? And she's had enough.
Okay, right. Let me take a second. I was involved in a conversation a few days ago with a lady who said exactly the same thing. And she said, just give me the answers. All I want is the answers. I don't want to figure this out. I just want you to tell me what I have to do. Problem with that is if I tell you what to do, I'm telling you what to do. You haven't figured it out. You haven't sorted out your problems. And yes, it might fix this little thing, but it will not fix the long road ahead because it hasn't given you any skills. So in giving you an idea of where the issue is, it will open up a new area for you to look at, but you must deal with where these issues are coming from and why they keep on coming up. Sometimes we look at the world and we say it's all just happening to me.
Trisha, calm down.
It may well be happening to you, but you are also part of this process, all right? And we are juggling. Two of Pentacles. So yes, finances are a big thing, most definitely. None of us have got the amount of money we need to cover our bills and do the whole process of things. But we need to also be grateful for the things that are going right. And there's got to be something that's going right in your life. There has to be something. And we just need to elevate this level of gratitude in our life so that we can, and I know this is going all woo-woo-y, but it's about lifting our vibrational level so that we can start to attract good stuff. If we're sitting down in the shit and covered in shit, all we are going to attract is more shit.
Blow flies.
So we need to try and pick ourselves up and work at a different level. I know that I can't fix this in a minute. This is something that is a real hard ongoing thing. If I can help from a coaching perspective, send me a message and maybe I can coach you through it a little bit.
And just be aware that Renata is a qualified counsellor. So that is her livelihood. That is her job. So we do this free on Thursday nights. Good for him. Anyone seeing how beautiful your hair is tonight? Oh, flick it out, flick it out. Sharon Williams! Oh, fuck. Oh. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Yeah, blessed be.
She's sharing her knits. Sharon Williams needs guidance, please.
This is a good thing I didn't have coffee. Sharon Williams, will you get in contact with me for goodness freaking sake, Sharon? Honestly. You have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's all about attack, attack, attack at the moment. If I can just attack it, it will all sort itself out. You can't attack it. If you go out there and attack things at the moment, you're just going to be killed off. Well, not really killed off, but it's just energetically and from the point of view that you're trying to get to all of these problems and issues, it's just not going to help. So we need to stand back. We need to just stand back, breathe, and just get through the next 24 hours, 48 hours, and go through the problems in a concise and planned way. Attacking at this point in time is going to be a short way of losing.
Right. Bella Dav. Hi, my Bella Dav. How are you, gorgeous?
Hello, Bella Dav.
Just need some guidance, please.
Okay, Bella Dav.
She did enjoy our sales parlour.
Oh, the shadow side. See, this is another one, the shadow side. This is where we're facing a fear. We're facing an issue that is deep and dark and has been around for quite some time, and it's raised its ugly head yet again. And once we take a look at it, it creates a shape and a form that we understand, but we are afraid to voice. It sometimes doesn't have a name because it has a feeling, or it is only felt as a feeling. So you need to be able to feel that feeling and work out what that feeling is by giving it a name. Once you have a name and you have identified what that problem is, then we can deal with it, or you can find a way of dealing with it. But that is what you have to do at this point in time.
Okay, Michelle Enoch would love a card. Our first Nigerian person to visit us.
Oh, excellent. Okay. All right. A card for you. And we have the Five of Wands. Now, this card came up a lot on the weekend. And as you can see, we've got all of these dragons breathing hot air. That. Yeah. And so this is a card for me that talks about people who are on your back. That can be family, can be friends, can be work, but they are just badgering you. They are all attacking you from all different sides, and you seem to be completely overwhelmed by all of this nonsense that is around you at the moment. You keep on fighting it off, which means that you keep on going back into the same battles, although you know you will not win them. So my question to you is, why? If you have not won them before, you're not going to win them now, because these people will not be convinced. So the idea is back away.
You're not going to get the last word.
Back away.
It's not worth it.
I think she needs a naughty card.
Oh, hey, Michelle.
Oh, okay. He needs a naughty card.
Oh,
naughty card.
Lord. Alrighty, yeah. Naughty card. Oops. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course the answer is yes. Don't know what your question was, but love naughty spirit. It was probably the card that jumped out. Belinda Julie would like a card, please.
Okay, Belinda Julie, here we go. Here we go, just for you, Belinda.
Oh, and John's noticed that we're on different sides. We're actually on the same side. It's just we're using a different platform, Get Focal, and it is putting us around the right way. I don't know if my words are around the right way for you guys.
No, they're not.
I'm not here for us, but out there it might be around the right way. We'll see.
Okay. You have the Wheel of the Year. So this is about the cycle finishing and a new one beginning. This is about everything now coming together. We are on the first steps of a new journey. And the idea is to get onto that road and onto that pathway as quickly as possible. Take the hint that it is now time to begin and to start and enjoy this new phase of your life.
Oh, sorry. Cassie Elaine would like a card and a naughty card.
Cassie Elaine, we have the Queen of Pentacles. A little bit worried at this point in time. So finances are probably worrying you at this point in time and stretching yourself between now and December and how you can actually get through these next few months. Totally understand that. Most everyone else is in a bit of a financial bind at this point in time. See what you can think up. Get really active from the point of view of, okay, let this be a little bit of a challenge rather than the heartache that it is, and see what you can come up with that's a little bit outside of the square, outside of the box. And you might find that you're actually really, really good at working things out if you think a little bit left of field.
And do you know what? You have to be your own fucking hero. That's seriously the card that I just pulled out. Up to you, my love. There's no one else that's going to do it for you. I always sort of get to the stage in life where I think no other bugger's going to do it for me. I've got to do it myself.
Yep.
Because sometimes I sit around and think, oh, someone else is going to do that.
Yeah, no.
Nah, you've got to do it yourself. So be your own hero. Oh, and we're on to Tammy Coat. Woohoo!
Hello, gorgeous Tammy.
Oh, was it a good trip? Oh,
Watched saw all of the pictures. It was shocking. Eiffel Tower,
dreadful.
all of those castles, just sickening. I wanted to be there. Anyway, Tammy, this is for you. The Emperor. Okay, so we're looking at things at a distance. You're not sure whether you want to actually take part or you want to put yourself out there at this point in time, or whether you're just happy to sit back and draw your energy in. If that is the way you are feeling, do it only for a very short period of time and then step back out into the world when you're feeling more safe and secure and your self-esteem is a little bit better. But it's like you've taken yourself out of the loop of things and you're watching everyone enjoying themselves, everyone getting on with their life, but you are not. So yeah, just take that time to heal yourself and get yourself into a better spot, and then head straight back into it, because the more time we spend out of the loop, the harder it is to get back in.
And beautiful Cassie just said that thanks so much. She's just become a single mum.
Oh, babe.
So that's very spot on.
Yeah.
It's hard. I wish you all the best.
Sorry, honey.
Sorry, I'm just scribbling down notes. Tammy, was that Tammy?
Yeah, that was Tammy.
Trisha. Finally, Trisha Bloomfield. She was very excited. She was so keen. She was big.
Trisha Bloomfield. Again, we have this Four of Swords. This is the third time this card has come up. I'm going to see what the interpretation is for you. Gee, there's so much determination in you, and I'm just wondering whether you're determined to have something work that really isn't going to, but because you're so determined, you're going to do it by hook or by crook. It's like, I'm just going to make this work. I don't care. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care what's going to happen. I'm determined. But it also is this frustration of you actually just wasting your time, okay, because it's not for you to work this out or to get it. You just need to walk away at this point in time.
Oh, daddy boy, the pipes are calling. What the hell? Somebody's singing it to me in my ear. Okay, we are up to press papers. Little Joe, will I be okay considering the current situation?
Okay, little Joe, will you be okay? Yes, Six of Wands, which is the card of victory. So yes, yes, yes. Look, it's a victory that is a sad victory in that, yes, you will be okay and yes, you did the right thing, but it doesn't feel good.
Kelly Druce, card please.
Kelly Druce, Kelly Druce. Eight of Wands. So many expectations at the moment, so many opportunities. Why aren't you taking them up? That is what I'm asking. Take one up. I know it means that you get out of your comfort zone and that you actually have to take action and do something. But nothing will change if nothing changes.
Tinker would like a card. I thought there was something more with Tinkers there. I'll just go back a little bit. She'd love a card and definitely a naughty card.
Okay, Tinker, this is for you. The Tower card. We have this Tower card, this card of expectation. And I know you're a reader, so when you see this, it will have a meaning for you, but I'm going to give you my interpretation at this point in time. The worst is over. The damage has been done, and now we are in repair mode. All right? So build strong foundations from this point on, and the likelihood of a reoccurrence will be nil.
And I'd just like to say she can't see any of those other comments that are coming up on this feed because this is the Get Vocal feed. I'm the only one with the comments. So she had no idea the other comments that were coming through there, Tinker. So I find that very interesting. I'll just find you an Audi card, shall I? Oh, look, you've got the same one. You need to be your own hero, my love. Don't wait around for someone else to come and rescue you. You've got to do it yourself. And I'll just pick up the cards. Actually, I've got to give you a name. Sam Djovic. How can she help her daughter? She's really having issues with her daughter. What's going to happen? How can she help her?
Sam, this really depends on how old your daughter is and what the situation is. And
let me know how old she is. I'll pass on that.
Yeah,
information.
So we have the High Priestess card for her, but I really need to know the age of your daughter before I can give you more information on that one. So give us an age, please, of your daughter, and then I will tell you how this will resonate for her.
Bridget Nash would like a card, please.
Bridget Nash. We are coming slowly to an end, ladies and gentlemen. We do have to finish a little bit earlier tonight because we have another thing that we're doing tonight at 12:30. Yes, 12:30.
Yeah, no rest for the wicked. We must be pure evil.
Yeah, Bridget Nash, the Two of Cups. Or looking into somebody's eyes going, will you do this for me, please, please, please? Is it going to happen? Can you do this for me? Will you do this for me? Hopefully the answer will be yes. Yes. So anyone you are asking help of or you're expecting something from, be patient. It's coming.
And little Joe, good on you for resigning. The bullies are they're wasting the oxygen on the planet. So good on you for getting out of there and go and find something that's much suited, closer to your heart. Bless you.
Same thing's happening with someone that is close to me, who I will not mention who, someone that I know.
Kelly Drew said,
bullying is never right.
No,
never,
don't know how to do what you're saying. She needs a teacher and guidance. Well, you can book Renata for guidance sessions. So jump over to Magical Solutions or message us here and she'll be able to help you, Kelly.
Yeah.
Emma Jade would like a card, please.
Okay, Emma Jade, you have the Six of Pentacles. At this point in time, this is about education and inspiration. So not only inspiring and educating yourself, but possibly some of the people around you who might be just a little bit ignorant at the moment of some of the situations that you're in. So speak your voice. Tell them what is going on. Don't expect them to magically work out what is happening because some people just don't want to know.
And Bailey Linden. Card, please.
Bailey Linden, this is for you. God, we're cracking through them now.
We are. Oh, Sam's daughter is 20, so we'll get that to her shortly.
All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, a really opportune time for you to start something new, especially if it's financial. So get out there, get going. If you have dreams, hopes, anything that you've really wanted to start, this is your opportunity to go and crack it now. Now, who was it again? Sam. Yes, Sam, she's 20. This is a young lady who is not going to take anybody's advice at this point in time because she thinks she knows everything, and that's why I needed to ask, because the High Priestess card can mean a lot of things depending on age and depending on circumstances, so I needed to get it right. You have probably done as much as you can do at this point in time, and until she sees what she is doing and what road she is laying down for herself at this point in time, it's very, very difficult to intervene because she kind of thinks she knows everything. And I know it's a really awful thing when you're seeing someone you really love that might be in a crisis situation. All you can do is put that energy out that you are praying for her in whichever way, shape or form that you do pray or ask your God or gods for help and assistance, or your angels or your guides or whoever it might be. Keep on putting that energy out there and let's just give it a little bit longer and see what happens.
Melissa Reski would like a card if we are guided to do so. Thank you.
We're guided to do so.
I know, we're almost...
So, the World card. Look, this is a card that kind of talks about you looking at the big picture of things rather than the nitty-gritty and picking at the little things that are going wrong and are not right. The little things are actually inconsequential at this point in time. You need to get a wider view of what is going on in your world. Please look at the bigger picture. Look at it from a different perspective. Ask somebody else to give you their opinion. It will help you. It will help you.
Rachel, who you've already done a reading for, has actually said something here about, could I ask if the universe is trying to tell me something? If technology keeps blowing up around me, I've broken 3 smart boards, 4 computers, 2 screens from just being in the room. That is her.
You need to ground energy, my love. Ground.
I've got this on there.
So you need to ground energy. Going on. Head outside, take your shoes off, stand in the grass or in the ground and just allow that energy to wash out of you and into the ground. Go and have a shower, get yourself out of the room, pull some of that energy, especially if it's coming from stress or anxiety. That tends to be something that just causes chaos. So you need to do some meditation, lower down that vibration that is all around you that you're creating from that energy bleeding out of you, and just start to calm yourself before you go into a area that has all of that stuff in it. You'll find that helps.
Shell Robinson wants a naughty card. It's about me now, not you.
Okay, sorry. Off you go.
So you should be apologising too. Shell, naughty card. Oh, babe. Money fucking loves you. Love, naughty spirit, get out, buy yourself a lottery ticket. It might happen. I won $7 the other day.
And those shoes you've been looking at for weeks and weeks and weeks, just go and buy them, will you? They'll look gorgeous on.
All right, Glowy Low. How's that for a name? Glowy Low. Would like a card, please.
Okay.
Oh, Bailey said that they're aspiring forensic anthropologists, so the card's very helpful in showing me the career path I really wanted. How's that for cool?
I can't remember what I told her.
That's okay.
That was a couple of readings ago. Just comes in and out. I'm sorry. I've got no idea what I said to you.
I'm just saying that's really cool. Glowy Low would like a card, please.
Glowy. Glowy, glowy. We've got this one again, the beautiful mermaid, the Five of Cups. You are in the wrong place. You are not surrounded by the right people. You are still in that funk of what hasn't turned out. Might be slightly depressed, feeling sad about things that have occurred for you. I totally understand it. I get it. We all go through these things.
Lie down. That's what's needed.
No, we all go through these things in a different way and for different periods of time. Totally get it. But look at what you have going for you at this point in time. Just focus on the good at this point, okay? Get yourself out of that cycle of depression.
Now, beautiful people, we are going to have to wind it up there because, as I said, we've got another thing to do just after midnight. So we've got to go and get ourselves organised as we do. So thank you all for coming on. I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, give us some hearts on there, please.
And if you are local, at 12:30 tonight, we are going to be at New FM Studios and we are going to be doing a live ghost hunt.
Oh, we're allowed to go live, are we?
They are going to go live.
Oh, they're going to go live.
They're going live.
Oh, my God.
So we're going to do a live ghost
What
hunt.
happens if I say fuck?
Don't say it.
They're going to have the blink button ready. I'll go, fuck! I said fuck! Fuck!
Stop it! You've said it 5 times already.
Could be worse. I couldn't say...
So if you are local, 12:30 tonight, because I know you're still going to be up.
No, some of our international friends will just be getting up.
Yes, you'll be able to catch us on New FM as part of their 30 years of being on the radio. And we are going to be on there. Tomorrow, we are going to Dubbo. And then we are
I've got to work first.
And then on Saturday, we will be in Sydney doing a ghost hunt, and then on Sunday we will be on
Newcastle
at the world's largest ghost hunt. Hashtag world's largest ghost hunt at Tomago House. So it is a full weekend of paranormal investigating. Aren't we lucky girls?
We are living the dream.
Yep.
And it's 5 weeks and 3 days till we go to England, but I've got to get through my daughter's marriage before that.
So
get through the wedding.
We'll see you all weekend on live.
You'll be sick to death of us. We love you all, and we'll see you on the dark side. This is where the fun begins, where I try to get out of this now. Bye. And then I've got it. Oh, no. This is fun. This is fun. No, it's not. Let me end again, Renata. I hate